Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the UCONN Huskies, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff and we'll get this game going. He'll bring it out. It's Farine. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. And are we ever lucky to see these 2 great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these 2 quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are 2 huge names, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-timer baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Hurricanes will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So UConn's offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Humphries. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. This UConn offense really has it going. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Got his man. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Now from inside the red zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UConn!
Number 10. Catches score.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. It's caught. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Takes it from the gun on third down. Finds the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Rides the back on the option to give. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. While the Canes are known for big-time playmakers, tough physical running is part of it, too.
Yeah, you got to be able to have a team that not just is about sizzle, and we've seen so many Miami teams about sizzle, but some substance with some physicality, the run game.
Running behind that left side. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Canes! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UCONN going back to work on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Setting up the screen. At the 35, he's loose. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Wants to go up top on first down. On target over the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. That's reeled in. It's Humphries. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's been punch, counterpunch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Here's the handoff. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Huskies come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on third. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead.
That makes the score UCONN 10, Miami 7.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
And the Hurricanes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Under fire. Trying to set up the screen. Knocked off his feet. They'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. Got it in the middle, it's Hurley. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. Got it behind the line, it's Hurley. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Hobbs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught over the middle, it's Hurley. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. The Hurricanes want to move quickly. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding it.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Miami! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Jacksonville State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Gamecocks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Humphries.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Louisiana Tech. Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and more. Oh, what a cut! There he goes! Touchdown, Huskies! He would not be denied.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Hobbs.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Working that left side. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Canes in the hurry-up. That kind of play is just vintage Hurricane receiver play.
I mean, big-time playmakers on the outside. The list is long for Miami, but finding those elite speedsters down in the state of Florida, it's not a hard job.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Handoff to the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Daly. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Grab behind the line. It's Hurley. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Hurley. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. He'll do it himself. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Nice move there. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. And the Hurricanes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hobbs. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. 3rd and goal for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It's good. And we are dead even here in the 2nd. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Ware. And he's brought down after a nice gain. UConn quick to the line. To the air on first down. He's got him in the flat. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Working that left side now. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just keep slinging it. He's open on the right. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. Gets it out quickly. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Huskies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Forced out of the pocket. There he goes. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Huskies! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go up top on second and short. Using the quick game. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. This time he's got his man. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Heaves it deep. He's got it down the right side. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, Let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll start the third quarter with the run. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The Huskies can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle, it's Ware. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Caught behind the line, it's Humphreys. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The give to the back. They make the tackle, but they'll move the chains, and it's a first down for UConn. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Got his man in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Humphreys. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Working the middle, it's complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for the offense. Wants to go up top. He wants it all. Touchdown, Huskies. Quick strike through the air for the score. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today.
From the gun, to give, looking for room.
They're trailing by 10 to Central Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. This time he's got it. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you...
It's a running room. like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
And it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. They'll try the run. Nice move there. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hurley. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. He's got him this time. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. It's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The UConn offense goes back to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Humphries. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. The give to the back. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
This UConn offense really has it going. They'll run it from the gun. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. He's looking to pass. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UConn. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense gets home and gets the quarterback on the ground. We heard all week how important this would be, protecting the quarterback. Last week, this defense had 4 sacks. They've done a nice job. Forget this one and move on.
The Hurricanes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
UConn going back to work on offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll give it to the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown, UConn! And they take it in for 6 more points. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
UCONN 45, Miami 24.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Vereen. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And the Canes moving quickly to the line.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Off play action. Fires downfield. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. Colorado State is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of giving Cam the rest of the day off. They're up by 21 over Fresno State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. This time on target. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And that's good enough for a first down.
With the catch, it's Humphries. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Slings it downfield. Complete in the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Swings it out to his running back. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Power football with the run. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. And the Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
That makes the score UConn 48, Miami 31.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You've got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
And the Canes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Wide open downfield. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
And this defense is perfectly fine with that. When you're up a couple possessions, you want everything in front of you. You want that clock to tick, make sound tackles, and don't give up big plays.
And the Hurricanes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run the sneak for it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Finds a man on the right. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Daly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Canes want to pick up the tempo. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
And that is why they're called the Handstein people on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
The UConn offense goes back to work. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on!
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Past the sticks, and he may get more. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked. Good run and a first down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And hey, who knows, maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.